Good morning. Sunday morning.
Happy Sunday. Welcome to Zeducation and welcome to another episode of You Laugh, You Lose. If you are new to this channel and new to this series, the game is simple. If you laugh at anything today, you lose and you have to do a punishment. What is today's punishment? Today's punishment is very simple and I want you to listen and you better serve this punishment if you lose. If you lose today, there's no putting out Halloween decorations until 1 week before Halloween. That's it. 1 week. If you're putting out Halloween decorations right now, you're in trouble. All right, stop it. I know you've seen the stuff at Costco, Walmart. They're selling it. Maybe you're buying it, but you can't put it out until a week before. Put my foot down here. If you accept the terms of today's game, head down and like this video. And if you are new here, please make sure you are subscribed and have the bell clicked for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Now on to today's game. If you laugh, you lose. Go. When people ask me how I'm handling impending societal collapse, the edgy memes are particularly good. You know, doesn't matter what's going on. I always say this, and the internet is in consensus. All you memers out there, just keep making the memes. Don't stop sharing them. Don't stop spreading them. Olympic athlete makes a tiny mistake. Me, pathetic. Classic, you know. Football season coming up. This is going to be most of us, right? Sitting here, what do you do? Oh, you suck. Saying that to, you know, one of the top 32 quarterbacks in the league, right? Overheard a lady saying she won't let her kid watch Peppa Pig because it encourages bad behavior like jumping in puddles. I watched Roadrunner as a kid and haven't blown anyone up with dynamite yet. Dude, if you're a kid, I think that's like an instinctual thing. Like at base level human instincts, if there's a puddle, you want to jump in it. Your kid's not jumping in the puddle because of Peppa Pig. It's because they're a kid. For the boys, look at this cool stick. You found that in nature? Like there's all natural that didn't... Get the hell out of here. Look at that stick. It's perfect. Dude, that's not even a stick. That's some giant wizard's wand that went missing. You better protect that thing. It's got some special powers. Millennials, what do you think we're going to possibly see in our lifetime? Haven't we seen enough? Dude, it's been a wild ride. Started with, you know, Y2K, 9/11. Got the wars in the Middle East. Flash forward. Had to deal with COVID. Well, I guess we had the Great Recession. Dude, who knows, man? Just make the memes. What did I say earlier? It's okay to put the movie theater butter on your hot dog. They can't stop you, experts. I've never done this. Never considered doing this. Never heard of anyone doing this. But since the experts say this is allowable, I may try this next time. Buy the boat. You can't run 80 miles per hour in your 401k. Dave Ramsey. Actual Dave Ramsey quote. I saw it on Twitter. He said it on a show, his radio show. I listened to it. He said that on there. Just kidding. Don't sue me. How to gain 1 million views in just 3 days in YouTube. Very secret tips. Classic one here. Do we got an update on this video? Can we look this video up? Is there more than 7 views on it now? Is it still even up there? A lot of gurus out there. YouTube gurus, business gurus, health gurus. And they're all snake oil. This guy, you know, you tried. You tried to hit the algorithm. It didn't quite work. Chip truck blows over on highway. This would not happen if they filled the bags up. Lays, listen to the internet. Stop doing this to us. And now you're paying the consequences. You lost a truck. It's probably a good truck too. But you got greedy. You put air in there instead of chips, and that's what happens. When you realize you're the second best choice to the guy who can't walk upstairs or speak coherently. Guys, this is funny, but it's also not funny seeing what's going on with polling numbers, stuff like that. A lot of people, you know, you don't trust the polls. It's fine. So far, it seems like they're doing what they're supposed to be doing to get support for her because she has a lot of support, surprisingly. When YouTube convinced you that you can fix your car and it's been 17 hours and your car is in 42,069 pieces and your buddy is giving you a ride home at 4 a.m. I've been there. You can learn a lot on YouTube. But if you're like, I mean, you got to have some limits. change the brakes, patch a tire. Simple things, right? Change a fuse, stuff like that. If you're having to take out engine parts, multiple engine parts, I should say, I wouldn't do it if you don't have any experience. YouTube can help, but you could get yourself into some hot water. Everett Vacuum. Everything we sell sucks. One way to market, and it obviously worked. Does everyone know where this is? Great marketing, I guess. You made a meme about it. You're on the internet, and people know. Everett Vacuum. I love it. What the hell? What am I looking at right now? A hot dog glasses? I guess if you don't have any pockets and you want a hot dog later, there you go. If it's really hot out too, it might cook it a little bit. Kind of weird. I don't recommend it, but you have options. Be a rebel. Become ungovernable. I love it. I'm not necessarily a fan of these guys, but what they stand for, what this one stands for, what this little seagull stands for, I support it. Not to sound old, but kids these days don't know how sick Walmart used to be. Yeah, we just had a picture of one of those gaming. Remember, everyone stands around it and just watches while mom goes around and does her shopping. The lobsters, that used to be cool. They don't have that anymore, at least that I know of. And the aquarium, yeah, that's... I feel like that was a good idea of them to get rid of, though. You gotta do that every day. You have to have someone on point all the time doing this. Getting them out for people who want them. A lot of work, man. Let's Go Brandon flags at half staff is possibly the most hilarious thing I've seen so far this month. Real tough month for the political merch dealers. The Let's Go Brandon dealers. Which I'm surprised people are still buying that. That was, what was that, 2-3 years ago now? 2001, maybe? I think it was 2001. Yeah. That meme died a while ago, I feel like. You're having a bad day. Just remember, someone from your hometown is still trying to become a rapper. Yeah. I feel like we've moved on. Because even when I was in like middle school, high school, everyone wanted to be Eminem. Oh my gosh, he grew up in a trailer park. He grew up poor. Like, we could be a rapper. But, and you don't have to have like a singing talent. It's easier to become a rapper than it is a real singer, in my opinion. So that people try to do this all the time. 2012 me meets 2024 me. Look at that, 2012 you, all full of hope. Things are looking on the up and up. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do everything under the sun. 2024 me. It's okay. It's okay. Things are gonna get better. They are. Me when someone from another country asks how things are going in the USA. Nobody trusts anybody now, and we're all very tired. That is the perfect summary. No, nobody trusts anyone after the COVID days. Here in Minnesota, the governor, he started a hotline that you could rat on your neighbor. You could call and be like, hey, they're not following COVID protocols. That really happened. No one trusts anyone. Like, I wonder why. You can't even turn on the news and get the truth. Like, she said she'd be ready in 5 minutes. You guys just start dating, dude? Hell no, dude. 5 minutes. You always times it by 10. Always. I'll be there in 2 minutes. Times it by 10. I'll be ready in 5. Times it by 10. It's just the golden rule, dude. Kamala Harris was very popular before being selected a presidential candidate. Mainstream media. You've been waiting 4 years for this. The propaganda machine is rolling, boys. It is. It's actually disgusting to see. Because she was very unpopular up until like a month ago. Nobody liked her. What I wanted to do this year, drink water, eat healthy. What I've actually done this year, post memes, eat tacos. Sounds like a good year. If you've been posting memes and eating tacos, you've had a hell of a good year. Truly. We used to be a proper country. It would be proper country if you took this picture at JCPenney with Santa Claus. But yeah, that's so American right there. I love it. Hell yeah. Red, white, and blue. Mom, I want a normal picture for the church directory, okay? Me. Dude, it's so cartoony. I love that, he dropped out of the race and the memes are still flowing. It's amazing. Keep them flowing. Keep the Joe Biden memes rolling. Remember all that money the Clintons raised for Haiti? Neither do the Haitians. So that's a good reminder. You know, that's like a great example in corruption. In like corruption history. Nothing ever happened either. No one cares. Remember when we used to laugh at the commercial, I've fallen and I can't get up? Yeah, it's not so funny anymore. Dude, I feel this one. I do. Especially if you have a toddler and you're like setting them down and picking them up 100 times a day. Yeah. That one hurts. Me mentally preparing for a trip to Walmart. Depends on, man. I know I've mentioned this one before, but if you're in the Walmart in West Oklahoma, just north of the airport, heading out to Mustang, yes, you have that face every time you go into that one. The Walmarts around here aren't too bad, I gotta say. Life is hard. It's harder if you're stupid. It's harder if you're stupid, but you're happier. You're so dumb that you don't understand how much easier your life could be if you just were more financially responsible, you made better decisions. But if you're dumb and ignorant, you're probably happier. Ignorance is bliss. That's a saying for a reason. You aren't always going to have a calculator in your pocket. 90s teachers. That's great. Who's laughing now, teacher? Huh? No right turn. Right lane must turn right. Brought to you by taxpayer money. This sign right here, that doesn't make any sense. You know? When a quick potty break costs you $157.36. Dude, what am I missing here? I know we saw the barbecue picture, the guy chopping up barbecue. They have merch in there. You could buy a Buc-ee's t-shirt or a hat. But what else are you buying there besides gas? Is it all like souvenir type stuff? Like, how are you spending $157 unless that's all on gas? Maybe you grabbed a Red Bull or a soda pop or a water. I don't know, maybe a coffee. But how is that $157? I gotta go to one of these Buc-ee's places to experience it myself. That was amazing, Jason. I've never heard such an accurate rendition of several cats getting run over by a lawnmower. It's terrible. Jeez, who made this? The kid's trying, all right? He's trying to learn Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. He'll get it. Practice makes perfect, kid. I love how Reese's come with 2, so you can eat one now and save the other for when you're done with the first one. That is, it's got to be one serving, right? Like the whole pack is one serving. Because if they did do the, one cup, one Reese's is one serving, that's a scam. They do that a lot though on packaging, where they say, "Oh yeah, look, one serving is this. It's healthy for you." And then you realize, like, "Oh my gosh, there's 20 servings in this. I could eat the whole thing in one sitting." That's how they get you. That's how you get unhealthy. At Dairy Queen, me, medium Oreo Blizzard, please. DQ. You want a spoon? Me, sure. When do you get it off? Oh, that is so dumb. That is so dumb. When I first started hating the Packers. Teach them right. And I've given up. I do hate the Packers. I always will hate the Packers. But they're going to be good. They're going to be good again this year. What do we got to do? What do we got to do here in Minnesota? I just want one championship so I can stop watching sports forever. All right? That's it. What's worse than a chip breaking off in the dip? The second chip on a rescue mission breaking 2. Or here's even worse. Someone leaves it in there. Someone breaks off and says, "Screw it, I'm not going on a rescue mission." They leave it in there for you to scoop up and chomp into, and it's all soggy and nasty. That's disgusting. And here's a disgusting one. You have a bag of chips, let's say you have a bag of tortilla chips. They leave the broken one in there. They get some stuff on their hands, and they go in for a second scoop, and they get their nastiness on the side walls of the bag. So when you go in to get your tortilla chips, you get all their nastiness from the sidewalls on your hand as you're coming out with your tortilla chips. Disgusting, piggish, selfish behavior. Don't do that. And I wonder if I've ever had that experience. Usually it's with toddlers, but when it's in like an adult doing that, don't trust that person. Thou shalt not try me, Mom, 24/7. Be good to your moms. Don't get her stressed out. You can't make this stuff up. The first American medal of the Paris Olympics goes to Cook and Bacon. Oh, hell yeah, dude. It don't get more American than that. Now I want some bacon. Congrats, cooking bacon. Congrats. If at first you don't succeed, then skydiving is not for you. Well, yeah, you probably wouldn't be around anymore. Hey, that's offensive. That's why I said it. It is acceptable and entertaining sometimes to go out of your way to post funny things that might offend people. Because the reaction is the joke. That's the punchline. That's the funny part. It is. Just gotta make it to payday. Oh, it's not the worst idea. I hate to say that, but as long as you're maybe driving less than a mile maybe, I don't know. It's not gonna last you that long doing that, but you're gonna hopefully protect everything before you get the new tire on there. I mean, you're already in a bad situation, dude. I can tell, but keep grinding, dude. Don't quit. Keep grinding. Hey, person I met at a party for 30 seconds in 2009. Let's remain lifelong friends on Facebook. I don't have a personal Facebook anymore, but had those friends, you met on vacation or something, or you met at a party in college, and for some reason they're still on your timeline. I wonder when the Bermuda Triangle stopped working. Not a lot of drama there anymore. That's a good point. What's going on there? That used to be a black hole. Everyone got sucked into the Bermuda Triangle. It hasn't happened for years. Unless I'm missing something. Unless they're just not reporting on it. What's going on there? Single bedroom with attached bathroom. That's New York for you. I would not be surprised if this actually exists. You don't have to strap the boat down, but it helps. Ooh. Dude, I hope everyone's okay there. That's a little dangerous. Jeez, you must have really slammed on your brakes, man. Me and the boys on the way to war because Taylor Swift and Beyonce told a bunch of uninformed white chicks to vote for Kamala. It's not funny, but it is, because that's how some people vote. They vote on how the celebrities that they idolize, how they tell them to vote. That's what they do. It's pretty sad. Technically, almost all the money you've ever spent on food has been flushed down the toilet. I don't know why I just laughed there, because that's not funny. I'm mature. I don't laugh at stuff like this. That's disgusting. Gross. Grow up. Queso equals Spanish for cheese. Queso equals Midwestern for here's the plan and you might not like it. Queso and queso. That is so accurate. Okay, so listen up. Listen here. Dems, when their replacement candidate is just as incoherent as the last one, and they can't blame it on old age or a stutter. And this is why whoever's running her campaign is doing it right, whether you watching this like it or not. They're not letting her out in front of the camera unless she has a script in front of her. They're doing the basement strategy, and it's working. So, yeah, it's not good. It's not good. They have a incompetent candidate, but they're making it work. Eat more fast food. Ooh. Have some venison. It's lean. It's good for you. It's, you can make quite a few good dishes with it. You've really got to hand it to short people because we usually can't reach it anyways. That's dumb. How does the Little Mermaid decide which creatures are her friends and which ones are her bra? I guess it's a valid question. It's a bit sad, but it might bring back some memories for some. Look at that. I think I went to 2 drive-in movies ever. One of them was Pearl Harbor. And I think that's like a 3-hour movie. I fell asleep. I was a kid with my grandma. Kind of a cool concept, kind of a good idea, but not good enough to stick around. Who says being a Vikings fan is stressful? I'm 34 and feel great. This is the year. This is the year. I'm telling you, this is it. J.J. McCarthy's the answer. It's not the year. It's not the year. When the movie ended 15 minutes ago and it's a Marvel movie. I'm trying to think of the last one I actually went to. It has to be, I think I went to one of the very first ones, maybe. And I saw the end and I'm like, I don't know what this means or what this is referencing, but okay. You had to have read the comic books, I feel like, to understand the endings. Pizza rolls are just Italian gushers. Yeah, we can start calling them that. I'll allow it. Where do dads store all of their dad jokes? Where? The database. That's a good one. That's a good one. If you could add one sport to the Olympics, what would it be? Me. Parkour. Look, they had freaking breakdancing, which that's a one and done sport. I will guarantee they'll never have that again in 2028. But if they're going to have that, let's put parkour in there. Let's give it a chance. Maybe people will love it. How I watch Chipotle employees make my burrito. Yeah, make sure, do not let them skimp you on ingredients, man. Some people, some of the workers there, they really do have a hard time putting good proportions in there. It's been in the news recently. Me, I am going to bed at a reasonable time tonight. Me, 2 a.m. watching the old unsolved mysteries. I'm going to solve who killed John Benet Ramsey. I think that's why people love the murder stuff, because they feel like they have some sort of power or control, like they can do it, they can figure it out, do enough research, watch enough YouTube videos. I'm going to solve it, man. Real love is taking your fiance to Walmart and letting her choose the wedding rings. Follow me for more relationship advice. Hell yeah, man. Let her have the pick of the litter. Take her to Walmart. They got some good stuff there. Let her choose. That's real love. Lizzo is beautiful and brave. You look like Lizzo. It's a meme, guys. But it is kind of funny that that's not a compliment. My wife in the passenger seat when a car 500 feet in front of me hits the brakes. Is that Alvarez? Perfect reaction. Perfect screenshot here. I'm almost ready, says wife, letting husband know he has time to watch at least one Lord of the Rings film. What did I say? Times it by 10. If you get an answer like that, I'm almost ready. Put an arbitrary number there. Say 10 minutes, times it by 10. You can watch a Lord of the Rings movie. It's true. Dad, why are there so many bugs in the garden? To remind us that even nature has freeloaders, son. Yep. The real life, there are a lot of freeloaders. And they all get to vote, and they all vote for the dumb ideas. And yeah, you have to deal with those people one day. If you run a company, you may actually even have to hire one of them. You have to figure out how to deal with them. It is what it is. The bugs in the garden teach you that. Just because the deodorant says 48 hours, it doesn't mean you should challenge it. Yes. Oh, man. Someone had to say it. Oh, man. Why are people out here not wearing deodorant? Oh, it causes cancer. Dude, you stink. Wear it. If you ever feel dumb, just remember there are some people who still believe everything shown in the news. Yeah. Don't be one of those people. A lot of dummies out there. A lot of dummies, but that's why the news still exists, man. That's why they're still making money. People who eat sweet potato fries are doing it for attention. Whoa, okay, I feel attacked. Sweet potato fries are good. They're delicious. You put a little mustard on there. You mix the mustard and the ketchup. Sweet potato fries, there's nothing better. Good luck painting this guy as a California liberal. He gave tampons to boys in high school. He did. That's true. The Republicans in Minnesota, they tried to put wordage in the bill to say only in girls' restrooms, and the Democrats said no. So yes, they did. They put tampons in boys' schools. The funny part is some Democrats are trying to own this, like, oh yes, of course we did. And you're calling Republicans weird? What a bizarre time we live in. There should not be tampons in boys' bathrooms, period. And it's insane that I have to say that. 90s kids looking exhausted as F after dragging around 600 pounds of denim all day. Probably one of the more bizarre times in fashion. I can't believe this was ever a thing. The only thing more bizarre, well, there's a couple things more bizarre, but the furry thing is obviously like the most bizarre. That was weird. A lot of you guys are a lot stronger for wearing this though. I know some of you watching, you did this. Did you know Kamala Harris and Ronald McDonald have won the same amount of Democratic primaries? She didn't even, no one voted for her, and she's the candidate, and they're sitting here preaching about democracy. That's hilarious. You laugh at that, you lose, okay? Grow up finding humor in this stuff. I know it's hilarious. Clown world, but don't laugh. How'd you do in today's video? Did you laugh? If you did, you lose. And if you lost, no Halloween decorations until 1 week before Halloween. Gotta adhere to it. Don't even buy anything from the store. Let me know how you did down in the comments. While you're down there, please like this video. Please help us get it recommended to others. That's it for today's video. Until next time, I'm Tyler Zed, and this is Zeducation.
Tic-tac-toe. A winner. Idiots.